Take one.
Welcome to the Trop. This is Paul, a Trop member. This is Nicole, another Trop member. Morning. Please mention Russian. This is me, I'm a Trop member.
Kate!
Bob, late as usual.
As always, we are waiting for you.
My posting here is as the Trop brewmaker.
Brew boy. This is the veranda. This is where the Trop hangs out. Coffee table. And it's good to see the Trop's in a real mess too. This is the dining area of the television room, which will be soon Laura's bedroom, which was Nicole's and my bedroom. The Trop kitchen in its natural habitat. The laundry through there, which is the change for girls. Through here we have Paul and James' room with petition built by Major Gillett.
Good to see the X6's room is as tidy as normal.
This is the bathroom room, complete with lap.
Paul's lap. Everyone else reckons it's a skirt, but Paul reckons it's a lap.
Down the hallway.
You have the Trop chicks room.
What
in its normal tidy state.
Otherwise known as the Wakanai girls.
The Wakanai chicks.
Look at our room. It's
okay.
Next we have the X3's room. Just a tad tidier than everyone else.
Which is somewhat of a surprise. And Wallaby Bob's room.
I'll get it out, thanks.
You get a Ralph magazine. Now back to Bob's room. And our trapdoor in the corner, which we can't get out.
Bob's widely read.
The Trop ablutions, complete with Pucci shower curtain. Nice and manky. This is how we brush our teeth.
Give a demonstration. Okay, don't waste water. Here we have the chook pen, who are our neighbours, full of the signallers.
This is the way they approach when they come to rob us.
Don't say that, everyone will panic.
Quick comment.
These are the men that protect us.
And they do a mighty
The reason
fine
we
job.
sleep safe at night. Now we're looking at the economic infrastructure of Bouganville. Ahead you see BCL, a wise investment, Arthur Daly style. Moving around you see Ford Australia moving with you, and then Sunday trading, Bouganville style at the supermarket. Further around, the National Health, working for you. And here we have the Bouganville outpost of One Nation. Which bank?
Bouganville's leading them.
They give you home loans, but there's no homes to buy.
This is the mobile squad barracks. RPNGC. No police corruption in Bouganville. Execution wall, Bouganville justice system at work.
Conveniently located opposite the police cells.
Here
Okay.
we have the Bouganville Country Club and golf course. As you can see, the 7th green requires a little bit of work.
The RSPCA dog pound. You're
right.
Okay, this is the provincial capital headquarters. As you can see, they have trashed that as well.
It's now used as a 5-star hotel, and you can see that there are visitors currently in the place, waving to the plebs as we drive by.
This used to be the best government offices in the area.
And here we have the 1st Armoured Regiment upgrade, and it's very conveniently co-located with Bondi.
This is looking up Arawa Airstrip out towards Arawa Bay.
Arawa International, if you please.
Looking back through the centre of town, the weather is fairly typical in the afternoon, and every Sunday it seems to rain.
No, we do that at school.
This is the greenhouse where the PNGDF have been established for the last, 4 years.
Used to be a resort for the prices.
This is Arawa High School. This particular school wasn't rostered to burn down today.
However, it did burn down last week. They burnt the science lab. You can see the posters there. This is probably the largest church on Bouganville and one of the largest unburnt buildings. This scrub you see in front used to be a suburb, but there's no houses left here anymore. You can just see the remains of houses through the jungle.
Sorry.
Okay, and this is the school that was rostered on for burning last night.
And you can see the arsonists there.
You can see the arsonists
looking at their handiwork.
with their yellow hats and armbands.
Give them away.
Okay, more suburb, and the houses are in their normal condition. This used to be one of the prestige areas of Arawa.
Due to its proximity to the beach.
This is the industrial area of Arawa, one of many industrial areas. Okay, we're right.
It's the bottle shop with limited opening hours.
Small pothole, complete with bus in the pothole. Yeah, turn left and stay on the road. Okay, this is looking back north towards Arawa. We're currently at the Premier's residence, or what's left of it. Unfortunately, we can't go off the tracks here because there's mines in this area. Say something about defence Okay, owing to defence cuts, Paul Barter is going to clear the path. Okay, we're now looking down on top of the Kieta township, out across to the Kieta Wharf.
Barbecue.
This used to be the German provincial capital in the early part of the century. If you note, in the middle of the harbour there is a trawler sunk. The BRA did that in 1991. This area was obviously disputed at some stage, hence the bullet holes in the wall. You can quite obviously see why the Premier's house was here, because it's probably got the best view in Bouganville. Okay, we're looking down into the Kieta township. The white building you can see there is the Kieta Hotel.
Look, I just can't work in these conditions. This is the other option for the one-armoured upgrade.
This one has the climate control system in it. You'll note the 2-pounder holes through the turret.
Behind it you can see the upgrade for the FA-18, proudly brought to you by Mitsubishi. Here we have Bob Bigglesworth recounting stories of days gone by. Yes, fighter pilots haven't changed. It's us! Kieta Hotel. Book early. No wonder the mail's so slow.
We had enough of Paul's witty.
Nicole was given the option of filming something she wanted to film. Naturally it was me, because she is but mortal woman.
At least he doesn't have his skirt on today.
It's a lap-lap.
With pleats.
Lap-lap.
There's not much to look at here, just some bizarre looking trees. Lots of regrowth.
Economic confidence.
Hey look, someone's there. He'll be right.
Okay, we're now at the beach.
Our lifeguards at work.
The beach where we come some mornings for a swim. You'll note the human fish in the foreground, who often swims hundreds of kilometres and disappears for hours at an end. And the two lifeguards who practice posing, they don't do much else. There's generally not much surf at the beach.
This is the Arawa Cosmetic facility, specialising in nose jobs and the like. And where even Australian Army medics could get some work. The logo's great fun.
Don't ask me, I just get through using it.
This is the university centre and the public library.
Get a degree and a career.
Okay, A company hangout, the old Shell service station. Let's go. Okay, we're just running down to the centre of Arawa here. Up to the Arawa Telecommunications Centre. Church, heading up towards headquarters of AMG. wouldn't do. Yep.
Okay, we're just entering the headquarters. Around this way we have the mist and the Commander and Chief of Staff offices. Through to the X5 cell where Michelle works. So big hello, Michelle. They deal with club buggery issues, i.e. rape, sodomy, incest, prostitution, all those good things. The 8:45 Commander's brief in the morning is held in this location. Okay, we're now entering into the nerve cell of the headquarters, the operations area. Along the right hand side here we have the ops cell itself. Panning over to the signals area. You see the signalman sitting at the HF deck. Around to the X1 cell where I work. The logistics cell. And into the CMIO area. And the intelligence cell, which I won't film too much of for obvious reasons.
We're just filming this for Arlen and Brooke. Okay.
We're now entering the brew area where we eat all our meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner. We're stealing food for Tropicana House, as we usually do.
The booty.
The booty.
This is actually ours, it's got our name on it. Yeah, that's Anzacs.
Let's take Anzacs as well.
The fridge over there, which I diligently cleaned last weekend. And around to the hot boxes, which our meals are delivered in. Okay. James just exiting from the comsen. He hides in there often with his signaller buddies.
And sleeps.
And sleeps in the air conditioning. He's actually the duty officer today, unfortunately, but he's a well-regarded member of the Trop.
Bye.
And here we have Coconut the dog, who we're not meant to feed, but everyone in the headquarters feeds him and he's become the headquarters dog. Okay, this is the market area where the markets are held every Tuesday and Friday morning. A lot of delights, including raw or uncooked fish, smoked fish, chickens in a basket, lots of fruits and vegetables, and local Sunday afternoon soccer competition. It's a strong following.
Here we have an ambush site where 8 PNGDF were killed by the BRA. Look, they're still lying in the grass.
Oh well. We're entering Lolaho, which is where the logistics crowd hang out. Coming up to the front gate. And allegedly Pol Pot has entered here at some stage.
We have Wallabout, the medical facility, the doctor. Say hello. The dental area. We're currently inside the old ore hangar where they used to store ore, and the mess tents out there. This is how people out here live. The kitchen area. to the old ore processing facility, conveyor belt above our head, round through the tailings dam and down the back. A good day, raining as per usual for Bouganville. This is the 171 helo detachment, 4 helicopters looking out across Lolaho Bay down to one of the piers and the conveyor belt. You can do lap cam now if you want to. Give him wave. Give him wave. You first. He's so shy.
This is like a shopping centre, you know, that I can set up.
Yeah.
Hi, from Bouganville.
It's like looking in a mirror and you go,
Yeah, you go.
the famous Paul Butter stomach scratch.
World renowned.
Well, we're going to watch the light show.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I'm going foraging in the back cabin.
That's all we do.
You know what?
Forage. Scotch piggies.
They are youngest.
They wanted pudding tonight. Pudding tonight.
Goodbye.
Let's do light show.
Hey, now we're going to do happy birthday.
Oh, yes.
Bob's still on the phone.
Oh, bloody Bob.
Bloody Bob.
Someone will always be somewhere.
Go!
Oh, where is it meant to be?
So is this your tape?
No, this is the original.
Well, because we need to tape. Oh. So we need to whack this.
Oh, we need the new. Didn't you want the lap on?
Oh, I thought you were putting that on the last one.
I can't get it from tape to
Oh,
tape.
okay.
Okay, take 2, Paul Barter's lap. Rolling.
And the distinguished gentleman on Bouganville this season, is wearing the lap. Snow leopard is, of course, in. That's a wrap.
Today, okay.
I put a tomato. Tomato. No. What you do now is you ring up having fun on boat.
I see what you mean, yeah. No army. Is that what it is? That they've written on it?
Yeah, but they probably wouldn't have shot most people in it. Who knows? Makes a good story. But that's what patrol boats have got, like those 20mm, 25mm cannons.
Here we are at Kieta Harbour on a sunny Sunday here in Bouganville. Close up now on Major Kate Rushman, who once again has buggered up his foot. And there's Michelle. Oh, lovely shot of Michelle there with the BRA wreck. Walking up there. Oh, nice pretty wave.
Yeah.
There's a wreck if we can get
Sure it's worth it?
Mate Jill it out of the way.
Right.
Oh, here's our resident Iron Man coming towards the camera now. If we zoom in on his crotch, it's a pretty sight.
You've been here too long, James.
Oh, look at that. Speedo it reads. Speedo.
Oh, please.
And Kate is still digging away.
Nature pictures. Close down.
No more pictures, no more pictures. It's Nicole waiting for Paul to make the brew. Oh God, there's Paul again. Wave to the camera, Nicole. Oh God, there's Paul's butt again. There's Major Russian still picking things out of his foot. There goes James. Do it, James. So this is the Kieta Wharf facility. Panning, panning, panning. Oh, Major Hicks. About to go back to the world. Our Land Rover. We're recording so you can narrate now.
Sorry?
You're gonna narrate. See what's going on.
Right.
Narrate.
If you look up at the roof, you can see where a mortar round, some sort of artillery round, has burst on the roof.
Here's just another building that's been trashed. Stow no cargo.
Here we are, a lazy Sunday afternoon at the Trop. Nothing unusual here at all. There's Nicole, big cheery grin. And Paul, looking his normal Sunday self. Oh, here's just dropped one.
Thrown a pencil.
Bouganville is suiting him well.
Got the fat chick undies on his head.
Take a close look at those jocks. Yes, they are female panties.
Wobble. Wobble.
And here we are downstairs at the Trop, and we have Kate and Anska. Small Anska. And a little pickaninny who's hiding there. I don't know the name of this chappie. The Trop and the new dartboard over there. With no darts. And slide around. These are the local houses. Oh, mind that pole, across to Raymond's house. Place where they all sit and eat dinner. And there's our little friend here who might wave to us. No, she's very shy.
The Commonwealth Games. As you can see, all the rubbish and that, it's fairly dirty. This Friday, the PMG, Peace Monitoring Group, will move out into a local area and do a clean up Bouganville Day. As you can see down the end there, there's a PMG vehicle. Okay, that carries PGM around. Okay, this is a peaceful zone, this area. One of the local vehicles. Get a shot of this truck on reverse. Here it comes, on the road. Turn around. Now most of the locals get around, they're like cattle, they're all waving. Okay, one slight accident and they could all fall out of there and half of them being kicked out. Okay, as you see here, some of the ambulances of Bouganville, well, I'm pretty sure it's all of them. There are a couple getting around, but none of the facilities what these do. You can see what actually happened here. They just set fire to them, burn them as they were bloody sitting here, and destroyed them.
This is Bouganville, the place where you'll be taking part in Operation Belize. This video has been made as a short introduction to give you a better understanding of what life here is like. On Operation Belize, you will either live at Lolaho, Arawa, or in one of a number of team site locations around the island. The main body of the PMG is located at Lolaho. Most people live in 11 by 11 tents set up under a giant A-frame building now known as the Opera House. Also located at Lolaho are a number of work areas including the transport yard, workshops, headquarters, and Q-store. LCM-8s are also located here, as are the Huey helicopters and their supporting elements. The helicopters and LCM-8s are used extensively to transport cargo and passengers throughout the island. 3 meals a day are cooked at the Opera House, and paper plates and plastic cutlery are used for hygienic purposes. One of the most popular places at Lolaho is the Frontline Canteen, which offers a variety of soft drinks, magazines, and electronic appliances for your entertainment.
Tell us a bit about living at Lolaho. How long have you been here?
I've been here about 5 weeks, and it's pretty good. There's a lot of things to do. You've got swimming, a bit of snorkeling, lying about, running, PT, and meeting a lot of interesting people, really.
And what do you think Kiwis in particular can expect, should expect when they come here?
Cheeky Aussies, and basically everything's here. You've just got to get in and muck in and just try and find what your own niche is going to be.
What about work-wise? Have you been kept busy work-wise?
Yeah, there's always something to do, and if you find that you've got a bit of time up your sleeve, you can always get out and just go and meet the people.
Can you tell us about teaching the Australians the haka and how that started?
Basically, when we got here, there was a small culture group that was starting to fold up, and all the New Zealanders were told that we should get in and get this thing up and running again, because the people that we had previously had it really going well. And so we got in, and there was only about 8 people that were there from New Zealand, so we had to teach them Australians.
And how did the Australians go with that?
I think they went really well.
Is there anything you think you want to tell people they should bring here, or that might be helpful for their stay here?
Things that they should probably bring is like shortwave radios, heaps of videos, because the only TV that we really have is Australian orientated with the sports, and just make sure they bring a lot of the New Zealand sort of videos and that they want.
The headquarters PMG is located at Arawa. This was Bouganville's largest city, and as you can see, there's not much left. Arawa is the prime example of just how intense this conflict was, and how much damage was inflicted. The headquarters is housed in this building, and a shuttle bus service runs between the HQ building and Lolaho, which is 8 kilometers away. Arawa is also the home of a team site which operates out of these houses. These teams are the frontline troops of the PMG. They are responsible for liaison between the PMG and the various factions. They also conduct life skills patrols and visit communities and their leaders.
What can people expect when they come here to a team site?
Here at Bougan team site, we have 23 members coming from Australia, New Zealand, Fiji and Vanuatu. We operate a patrol program to enable the word of the peace process to go to the villages. We conduct a number of patrols either by vehicle or foot. Quite often we'll be inserted into the highlands by helicopter, where we can't access that by vehicle. So we'll do a lot of patrolling with pack on our back and walking from village to village, talking to the locals. We have a great deal of interaction with the locals. We overnight in some villages and then walk to a point where the vehicles can bring us back to the team site.
Have you been out to any of the villages yourself?
I've been to a number of villages throughout the AO, yes.
What was it like? What were your impressions of the villages when you first went out there?
Initially a bit of apprehension, but that soon goes. The villages, certainly in the Bougan AO, really do look after us, warmly greet us, and we get treated as one of their own whenever we stay there. And they're always keen to see us.
What are some things that people might want to bring if they're coming to a team site?
Things they'll need to bring are things that will occupy their time during the quiet periods of the day. Books, games, music, etc. We also have a number of islands in our AO that we have to send patrols to, and occasionally we'll be given zodiacs to go and do those patrols. So I suggest if you have snorkeling gear, bring snorkeling gear along, because there's certainly an opportunity to go out and explore the reefs and see a lot of fish life, etc. while we're out there.
At the team sites, conditions are good, but everyone is expected to lend a hand with cooking and other domestic chores. But before you start to think that life at the team sites is too comfortable, have a look at the place where you'll be taking some of your personal admin. Taking it. Toilets can vary between these super pits at the team sites and normal porcelain at Lolaho and Arawa. The team sites spend most of their time planning and conducting patrols, either on foot, vehicle, or in some cases by helicopter. A good relationship with the locals is the key to nurturing the peace process. Most people serve on Bouganville for about 4 months. There's never a shortage of things to do, and there's definitely no shortage of work. We hope this brief video has given you a small insight into what you can hope to expect, and we look forward to seeing you on the next rotation.